be doing moving forward in terms of our firm and our groups and things that we're part of. You know, Black Man's Roundtable, our investor call that we do every other Saturday. The goal here now is to start to monetize this information. So we're going to be doing a couple of different things. One, we're going to start teaching you how to trade. Okay. So these videos and things are going to be uploaded right onto the platform. We're going to teach you how to step-by-step trade, how to make money in addition to everything else that you're doing. This does not take a gazillion dollars. Okay. So we're not talking you got to come with, you know, $40,000 to make any money. No. Generally speaking, $300 to $500 is all you really need to get started with to currency trade in particular, which is where we're going to focus because it's the easiest for you to get into as a novice without big money being put up, and it allows you to make a couple $100 real easy. You know what I'm saying? And really kind of learn the market, which will expand your greater understanding of really the entire marketplace as a whole. Okay. So that's one. Two, we're going to do a series of how to create wealth for an individual, man or woman. There's a lot of times we talk about Black Man's Roundtable, but this is people's roundtable. There is no color, there's no creed, there's no religion. We're gonna teach you from 0 to 60 how to structure your life for success. So from I have a job to I'm ready to retire. And I'll give you guys a little piece of this thing real quick. First thing we have to do is we have to structure our value system, because your value system dictates how you move in terms of your whole life. So that encompasses your ability to make money, and it encompasses your ability to leave money for the next generation. Okay. So 3 things we're going to touch initially: your business plan, which is how you make money; your financial plan, which is what you do with the money when you have it; and your oh God, I'm forgetting the name of it. I forgot the name, but anyway, it's your plan for when you pass away, basically. Your succession plan. That's not what it's called, but it's a different word. But it's effectively your succession plan. So
Your
you're
estate.
talking estate plan. That's what it is. That's what. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Your estate plan. Those are the 3 keys to how to live a successful life. We all have, if we don't have children, we have nieces, nephews, family members, brothers, sisters, whatever, that we want to see do well after we had transitioned on. And so you have to take steps to making that become a reality. And you have to understand this as well. It doesn't really matter how much money you make right now. You need the plan. So when we talk about those being the 3 things, that's the idea. Then we get into the 2, 5, and 7-year plan. What is your actual structure for what you're doing, how you're going to build that out? So we're going to do a whole video series on each of those things, you know, and we're going to get down into it. What inspired us to kind of do this is, you know, with a lot of the conversation that we have, it seems that, you know, we have had different people kind of pop up and deal with a lot of the societal situations that are going on. And we just felt like this is the piece that has not been touched on. You'll hear people say, hey, get in the gym, work 60 hours a week, be a better version of yourself. You hear that from the Kevin Samuels of the world. You hear that Andrew Tate. For the ladies, you got some of the other people, Crimson Cure, and some of the other ladies like that. What's the other lady's name? Pink Book Lessons. And they talk about how to be a better woman, right? So you have people addressing the genders and things and how that works, but nobody's really getting into the weeds in terms of what that looks like on a day-to-day basis, okay? And as an asset manager, that is actually what I do for a living. So if you were a person that, let's say you guys were I don't know, say you won the lottery, because everybody's not a great athlete, right? So all of a sudden you have a large amount of money. What do you do with that money? And how do you build a business around this pot of money? What happens to that? How do you make it continue to make money? That's the key, because if you don't, you'll just pinch off of it until it's gone. So we're going to get into the nuance of how to do that. So you're really going to learn, what do I do on Monday at 8:30 a.m.? What am I doing Tuesday at 1:30 p.m.? You know, what am I doing in the middle of the night? Because I can tell you sometimes myself and Wanda, who's my trade partner, we're up in the middle of the night when you guys are asleep, trading, you see? So you have to really have a plan on what you're doing. And as we build this out, we're going to put some signage up so you guys, it's always in the back of your head. You know, we always say, plan your trade, trade your plan. But that can be grown out to plan your life, live your life, right? And most of us have no real structure to what it is we're trying to do. And that is why we have a modicum of success and not the type of success that we really would like to have. And it doesn't really matter what business you're in. When you have that focus, you'll do that. And then we'll also talk about being a team, because no one is successful individually. Nobody even exists individually. Okay, you had to have two people come together to create you. You've always been part of a team. And so when you understand the team aspect, and you understand using these forums like this and being able to take it and apply it to your life, and then being able to then pass that to the next man or woman so that they can then move it forward, that's the goal of what we're going to be doing with all of this content that we're going to create. Okay. And look,